Now, I'm sure you've all clicked on this video to see the new team, but there is something more important than what the title of this video is, and that is whether we managed to get Elite 3 monthly. I was talking about it yesterday. We were 2-0 when I last left you guys, and I had an absolutely glorious Sunday, but we made it to Gold 2, which means we made it to Elite 3 monthlies. There we go, 120 wins out of 181 games played. Not the most glorious of records, but not the worst. Pretty good. I mean, we win 2 games, lose 1, win 2 games, lose 1. It's not the best. I had a pretty bad month. I think we scraped 25 twice. 3 times, because it was a 5-week month because of FIFA. So we scraped 25 3 times. We got 124 and 121, I think, to give us 120 overall. But the important thing is we got, I think, is it 12 red cards instead of the ridiculous 7 that you get for technically getting, if you got 1 less win, you lose 7 red cards, which is actually ridiculous. I think that's how it works. So yeah, we managed to do it, and we actually played pretty well. Like, I was actually kind of proud of myself, I'm not gonna lie. This is going to sound really bad, and I don't know if it's got something to do with the new patch, because there was a new patch coming out that I installed yesterday. It was the first time that I played on it, and even though it says it doesn't change anything, it always does. The one before that, all of a sudden I couldn't pass, and then this time I could pass again, except my subs couldn't, but my normal players could play absolutely fine. It was really, really weird, but I don't know if it was just because it was a Sunday. I don't know if that was because I was playing, like, I never made it past Gold 2, so I wasn't playing very good players on the Sunday. If everyone was dead from playing FIFA and I was only just starting, or what it was. But it was actually, I mean, I'm saying it's really easy. I lost 10 games out of 30. But we got to bear in mind that I'd had like 4 hours sleep. And I literally, there was games where I'd be absolutely battering someone, and then I'd just pass them the ball to be thrown goal because I just basically fell asleep with the controller. So bearing that in mind, FUT Champs was actually bizarrely easy, and it felt really good, and I was playing really well. Obviously, I'm still not incredible at FIFA, and I think I need to start playing against some pros and stuff like that, because when I'm better than someone, I still don't always win. So if I can get to the point where I can start to sometimes win against people who are better than me, I should always beat the people that I'm better than, if that makes sense. Like, I'll absolutely batter people and not quite take my chances properly and then make one silly mistake, whereas if they can show me how to not make the silly mistake, or if I can stop doing the silly mistakes against better people when I play against others, I should be able to pick them apart really easily. That's the idea behind it. So I want to start playing against some pros just for some practice, but it sounds stupid saying it. Maybe I should play all of my FUT Draft on a Sunday all of the time. But I mean, we didn't do all of it, and I'd probably die if I did 40 games of FIFA every Sunday. But it was weirdly easy, and I was really enjoying my team. And then I've gone and sold some of it and built a new one. So that is what I'm going to show you guys now. So as you've seen, I had a blank squad just to keep you guys in the dark a little bit. We have ascended, boys and girls, to the ranks of the Idiot's Road to Glory, has ascended to the ranks of pay to win. That is how good we are at the Road to Glory now. No longer are we idiots. We're just a little bit silly. So a little bit of a silly man's Road to Glory is what this has become, because this is the new team. We've got 2 icons in the squad. I never thought I would say that. I mean, they're both baby icons, and one of them is 85 rated, but we have, and one of them is untradeable, but we have 2 icons. I never thought I'd say that. Not only do we have 2 icons, we've got a 91 rated right wing, a 90 rated striker, an 87 rated path to glory, an 87 rated centre mid, 88 rated Boateng. I mean, I had him months ago, but that's not too bad. 91 rated PLO down on the bench. The absolute legend that is Cenk Tosun, who's only played 1 game but scored 2 goals. Man of the match, Matic, Boateng, Bailly, Valencia, and Farman with a whopping 59,000 coins to spare. Boom. Okay, a lot of you guys yesterday were saying if I've got the spare coins, I should get Pogba instead of Matic, and I was thinking about it, but the team in game, as I'm sure most of you guys know by now, is going to look like this, which makes you think Pogba probably isn't the best choice for CDM. He's got a high attacking work rate, he doesn't have great interceptions, his defending's alright, but it's not amazing, whereas Matic has got 88 interceptions and 86 standing tackle, with 91 strength, 91 stamina. Pogba does have them as well. A little bit slower, not quite as good at dribbling and stuff, but he is much better at defense, so we're going to try him out anyway. We'll make some more coins throughout this week. And we can maybe get a Pogba if we want to. But I'd probably, if I'm going to start spending 200k on Pogba and stuff like that, I'd probably be more likely to save up another 200k and buy an icon centre-back or something. I don't know. We'll see where we need to go with this team. And we do need to decide as well what we're going to do with the likes of this 91 Pirlo. And, of course, we have got a 88 rated, sorry, I should say, Schweinsteiger chilling there as well. And we've got these 86 Milinkovic, Savic and Fernandinho that we don't really do anything with. So we could potentially trade them in for an SBC. Maybe get, I don't know, Blanc? Yeah, do you have to pay for it? Do you have to put an icon in for him? I think you might do. We could get a Rijkaard. I don't think you need to put an icon in for him. We could... I don't even know where else we could upgrade this team going forward other than ridiculously expensive stuff, if I'm being perfectly honest with you guys. Like, obviously getting 90 Henry instead of 87 Henry would be absolutely sick. The other Petits are centre-backs, so that does, no, centre defensive mid, sorry, so that doesn't really work at all unless we got CDM Petit and then the 87 left back Alaba. So that could be another way to go, actually. In fact, should I have done that anyway? Is that really silly of me to not do that? Surely that other Petit costs way more if he doesn't look like such fun. He's 88 in the centre defensive bit. Yeah, he's like an extra 200k. So maybe that's something that we could spend the coins on in future. I mean, he's 5 pace slower, which is never a good thing on FIFA. And that Alaba's left back in form is 250k rather than 180, I think I paid. Obviously, we could have got normal Alaba for, how much is he? So we could have saved 150k on Alaba by buying his normal card and just starting him left back. And then this Petit, I mean, we could have got the next one up, could we? Just about, maybe. I don't know, maybe I've been a bit of a numpty and I should have done that all along. I don't know. Maybe we could have just about it, or maybe we'd have been very, very close and ended up like needing an extra 20k or something. But we've done this for now. We've got the Petit that is fast. In fact, let's just compare the two of them and take a little look, because this video is meant to be about this squad. We are, of course, going to jump into a game and test it out a little bit. If I can compare this Petit to, that's the exact same Petit. If I compare 85 Petit to 88 Petit, he's slower. Got the same defending. He's got worse physical, worse passing by 1, worse shooting by 4. Doesn't really matter. He's actually got worse. Sorry, yeah, my one's got worse shooting and passing. He's got better dribbling, worse physical, the same defending, and 5 better pace. So make of that what you will. And he's actually got different work rates. He's high now at CDM, whereas I'm pretty sure the one that I've got is low high. Oh no, he's high as well. Okay, yeah. Not particularly much difference. He's called Petit. He's 6'1", which is a little bit silly because Petit means small. But that is an absolutely horrendous joke, so we're just going to jump in. It's not even a joke, it's just a horrendous observation. We're just going to jump in. I need to put some fitness cards on the players that I have recently bought. So just go for these normal bronze ones. Get yourself one of them, Mr. Boateng. One for you as well, Petit. And one... we'll give Matatron. He's got 94, and then we'll give one to Alaba as well. Everyone else is on 98 or 99, which is beautiful thanks to Rage Quits in the FUT Champs. So yeah, that is the new team. We're going to move into a game and test it out. Questioning myself already, thinking maybe I should have bought a different Petit, the different Petit and Alaba. I can't quite afford the Inform Alaba. Well, if I bought the Inform, I could get normal Alaba and the upgraded Petit, I think. But I've gone for middle of the ground and gone for Baby Petit and Birthday Alaba. And maybe in the future we can sell both of these two and get the left back Inform Alaba, who has got slightly better stats, I think. Okay, he's got a bit more pace. He's got 1 more pace and 1 more shooting. He's got 1 less physical, 1 less defending, 2 less dribbling, and 1 less passing. So, yeah, doesn't really matter that much, to be honest with you. So, yeah. That is the new team. We're going to jump into a game with it. I'm actually pretty excited, and let me know down in the comment section. In fact, I haven't done comment of the day from last time, which is going to be quite a few of you guys. Oh, also, apology. Apparently, I absolutely butchered someone's name yesterday. It was, where is he? Real Sfin XX is, I assume, what his actual name is now that I can read and I've had more than 3 hours sleep. So apologies for that. I said, well, Andy butchers my name. Lol. It feels bad. Sorry, mate. Everyone else is basically commenting really nice stuff, as you guys always do, because you're awesome, or getting confused by the fact that all of the pictures were weird in the FUT Champs monthlies that I showed you guys yesterday. We're going to go do divisions just in case we ever get knocked out of FUT Champs or can't play 1 week, so it's dead easy to get back into it by just losing Division 1, I think, going down to Division 2 or holding Division 2 or something like that gets you. But yeah, you guys are so confused by the fact that like the Lukaku had Jordan Lukaku's picture and Benzema was, I don't even know who it was to be honest with you. But yeah, that was just April Fool's. And Petit, because his name means small, Futhead had made them a tiny little picture and stuff like that. Yeah, Futhead were just doing some silly things for April Fool's Day, so that's what that was. But other stuff, what else was going on while we load into this game and see this guy's team? People being nice, Brandy being nice, Yannick Drude being nice. Thank you very much for all the love. Mackie Hobbs suggested going 4-2-2 with Henry and Salah up front. That could, do you know what? Mackie Hobbs, we are going to make you officially comment of the day and we're going to try that in this game. That is what we're going to do. People were actually playing 4-2-2 at the last pro event, I think was it in Barcelona, that Tex won with them. Oh, the amount of them ridiculous side volley goalkeeper things that I was conceding yesterday was driving me mental. I lost one game where I absolutely battered the guy, and I lost 3-2, even though I had like 4 billion shots because he scored 2 of them stupid kick down the pitches with his goalie right. Anyway, let's try this out. I mean, should I try it out or should we actually go for the formation that we usually use to see if the team is actually better now that we've changed? Now, we're going to try it out. We've made a comment of the day. It doesn't matter. I can get some practice in elsewhere. So we're going to go for Henry on the right, Salah on the left, Rooney on the left, Sterling on the right, Matic and Petit CDM. Get these guys some instructions on them. Get in behind, Mr. Salah. You can be balanced, Henry. You should probably stay back. You should probably stay back, and we'll leave the full. I've been being a bit more adventurous with my fullbacks and not telling them to stay back, and I seem to get a lot more chances, but concede the occasional more goal as well. So anyway, let's crack on and see what these players are actually like. Alaba's dropping back to left back, which is nice. The position switches have actually worked. Bit worried about Matic's balance and his agility, but I played against him yesterday and he intercepts everything within 6 yards of his legs because his legs are about 6 yards long and it does my absolute nutting. So hopefully he plays like that for me as well. And yeah, this Rooney seems pretty sick. As you guys seen in yesterday's video, scored an absolutely mental volley. His long shots are... Oh, I was trying to get the sentence to carry on as I smashed on him with Rooney, but out to the 12th minute. And it took me a little bit of time to actually get one. Okay, never mind. So yeah, well, I can't even remember what I was saying. I was mid-sentence and I was about to say Rooney's long shots are mad, but the one that I had was absolutely terrible. So we cut and we tried to jump to me actually scoring. Yeah, it wasn't happening. Anyway, the team seems pretty decent. I don't know what Petit's long shots are like actually. I do fancy the occasional long shot every now and again. This guy only second man presses. It's really weird. There's a goal for Rooney. Nope, there's Handanovic. Okay, we are messing about and we should probably play this a little bit more serious now that we're into Division 2. But the players did feel quite nice in the first few minutes, to be honest with you. I mean, it's not the most competitive of things. Matic has got a banger on him as well, actually, hasn't he? He always scores bloody screamers against Everton. Okay, we've gone to Salah instead. Oh, Petit's at the post. Oh, okay. Oh, Matic, that is the strength. Okay, I think I'm going to like having 2 huge CDMs because I had Alan. I suppose Herrera's 6 foot, and I've kept Alan. He is down on the bench because I think he'd make a very good sub. But winning headers and stuff like that, it's just so OP. So I think I'm going to quite like having... I'm playing really bad because I'm just chitty-chatting and messing around. I think I'm going to quite like having 2 massive CDMs. Well, I hope I am anyway, because they've just cost me like 400k for the 2 of them. And this is some absolutely tragic defending from me. That is some absolutely tragic attempt at 1-2s from him. Alright. Oh, it's just cheating having 2 icons in it. They're just overly good all of the time. Just because they're icons, even though they're... Like, I'm pretty sure that Yaya Touré's probably got stats very, very similar to this Petit. But I bet he plays a million times better, this Petit does. For Christ's sake, it won't go in. I'm kind of messing about, to be honest with you. We've also got loads of massive people for whipping these in. But the detection and changing of man from the corners is always a little bit weird. Come on, Alaba. Your birthday card, mate. Yes, you are. There we go. Easy peasy. Right. I mean, 4-4-2 doesn't seem as horrendous as it used to. Like, I used to deliberately give it to people in Squad Builder Showdown when I guessed their formation. Oh my god, how has Salah missed that? Yeah, I used to deliberately give people Squad Builder 4-2-2 in Squad Builder Showdown when I guessed their formation because it was so bad. I feel like there might be a place for it now. I just don't know what that place is, nor am I particularly very good at using it, it would seem. So I think we'll switch to our actual formation at half time. Let me know what sort of play style you need to use 4-2-2, what formations it counters and stuff like that, and it might be actually worth using in, that is not the skill move that I wanted, in FUT Champs every now and again. But yeah, at half time we are moving back to 4-2-3-1. I mean, we've absolutely battered this guy, but we are messing about a little bit and not quite creating the chances like we usually do. Really good goal scoring chances anyway, so we're gonna switch the team round. Oh my god, it's actually doing my head in. How is holding RB an effective way to defend? Right, we've got about 4 billion people who are 6'5". Someone nod this in, please. Nope, it's gone to Salah, who nearly scored. Alright. I can't believe we're going to actually have to bring on subs to try and get a win against this guy. It's actually embarrassing. Oh my god. How many last ditch slide tackles, blocks, everything has this guy got to make? Why is Bailly on the edge of the box as well? That still does... Oh no, we're going to concede. Oh my Jesus, how has he not scored then? Why does he put the centre-backs on the edge of the box to pick the ball up? It still does my head in that you can't, like, pick who you want to be where. That's a foul. Come on, someone make a run, please. Oh, I thought that was the goal. Petit on his debut. That was the... This has been ridiculous. This team feels good. These players feel really good. I'm having an absolute nightmare. I'm messing about a bit too much. Having a bit too much fun, it would seem. Because you can't score against the guy who just holds RB. I actually give up. I actually give up. Oh my god, I give up. I give up. Did I mention that I give up? Oh my god, how have we not won that game? Absolutely bloody ridiculous. We got our first game in Div 3, ends up being a draw, which is well annoying, but the team feels pretty good. It still feels very nicely balanced like it did before. I feel like Petit and Matic are going to be a lot stronger. The attack's basically the same, just with Rooney instead of Sterling. And if we want, not Sterling, instead of Gabriel Jesus. And if we wanted to, we could just bring Gabriel Jesus back, to be honest, if we find that the Rooney isn't as good as he seems to be. But he does seem pretty sick, and he seems more likely to finish off a chance than that Jesus would. So, I feel like I'm going to like it. A little bit of practice to get used to the couple of new players, but really, I've used most of them before, and I mean, one of them's an icon, it's Petit. He's going to be absolutely fine. So yeah, that is the new squad. Very unfortunate that we couldn't win. It's one of them games that FIFA just doesn't want you to win, basically. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope you've enjoyed seeing the new pay-to-win double icon squad, which is mad. We've come so far, guys. It's amazing. I hope you guys are still enjoying it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.